I'm Sally, and this is the Salomon Trailblazer 20 day pack. So this is good for day hikes and just doing errands around town. It is on the smaller side. I was able to use it on day hikes where I needed some warm layers, a rain jacket, a lunch, but if you are headed out on any kind of expedition that requires a bit more equipment, you might find this is just a little bit too tight. It does have this zipper that goes all the way around the outside, like this, which is very handy because if you do have warm layers and rain gear and some other things in here, it's going to be hard to access just through the top because it's going to be really stuffed full, given that it's a bit on the small side. But having these zippers that go all the way down is quite handy for accessing the things that you might have at the bottom of this backpack. It has a handy pocket in the front right here. It has a pocket in the top here for your wallet, keys, valuables, including this little key ring so that you don't lose your keys on the trail. It's got two water bottle holders on the side. It does also have these cords to attach your hiking poles. Only on one side though. I did use these and they worked just fine. They held my poles. And it also has a zipper pocket and a non-zipper pocket on the hip belt, which is handy for certain things like snacks. I'm not sure that you'd be able to fit a phone in here very well or very comfortably. Personally, I chose one that has a hip belt, partly because it's important to me to be able to put some bear spray onto this hip belt because I don't usually hike with a belt. So I need somewhere to put that bear spray holster. So that's why I really appreciate that this has a hip belt. The pack itself is not really meant for really heavy weights. It's small, it's not very structured. So I'm not really sure how useful the hip belts would be for actually taking on some of the weight from your shoulders. But I thought I'd rather have that option just in case I was carrying a really heavy load. If you're trying to keep your weight at a minimum, then this is a strong option. If you do need to carry a little bit more equipment or you're not really a light packer when it comes to day hikes, I would definitely go for a slightly bigger bag. But for me, this was the perfect option for a guided hike in the Andes where the rest of my gear was being carried on a donkey and I just needed the supplies for the day. And I've also used this around town to go to the beach or do errands, and it's great for that too. So pretty versatile, but if you were looking for just a single day pack that you could do any hike with, I would go with a slightly bigger one, maybe 25 liters instead of just 20. That's it. Hope that was helpful. Subscribe if you like gear reviews and adventures. See you out there. Bye now.